welcome to a fresh episode of Name That Wine. My name is Liz Barrett, and I'm a certified specialist of wine, and I write the blog called what'sinthatbottle.com.
And I'm Liz's co-host, Rob Frisch, writer of the award-winning wine blog oddbuckus.com.
We are falling for red wine today.
Oh my goodness, we certainly are.
Because it's here. What are we doing?
We have 2 GSM blends.
Do you know what a GSM is? Because when I first started learning about wine, I didn't know what it was. Why don't you tell us? I know what it is
I would love to. A GSM blend, that stands for Grenache, Syrah, Mourvedre, and that is a classic Rhône-style blend.
Do you know what else it stands for? Delicious.
Hello, absolutely. The French do not come upon these blends just willy-nilly.
Right.
They know what they're doing. And so, like Bordeaux, the classic blend involves Merlot and Cabernet. This is the classic blend of the Rhône in southern France, Provence. It's a really beautiful area. And it makes sense that in the New World, a lot of wineries have also started to emulate this blend.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So we have, I think, a New World and an Old World.
Yes.
Something from the Rhône and something from somewhere else.
Something from Washington. Yakima, Washington. And I would understand if you were thinking now, Washington, what on earth, like, isn't that rainy and cold, and how is that like sunny Provence?
Good question.
Right? But in fact, there is a rain shadow, so a lot of Washington's vineyards are in a sort of semi-desert even. I mean, it's very sunny.
From the Cascade Mountains.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
I had to learn that.
It's very surprising.
I know.
And I also noticed that if you look on a globe, the latitude of Washington and the Rhone Valley is very similar. Almost exactly the same.
So this is one of my favorite red blends. I love it. And it's so good for fall. Like so good like hot rose.
Oh, yes, yes. It's not like a real heavy red necessarily, but it's starting to get there and get you warmed up. Yeah, all right, well, shall we dig in?
Let's dig in. Okay, number 1. I think number 2 is a little darker.
Well, that's true. Just a little darker.
I wonder if they're the same vintage.
They're both gorgeous garnet.
Got all the fruit.
Heaven.
All the fruit.
It has all the fruit.
And it's also got like some of the savory, some of the like leather or the
garrigues. That's that insufferable term for just like dried herbs. Words. Don't ever use that word in a tasting.
Okay, I'm tasting. Oh my god. Yeah, there is a big bowl of red fruit that's like exploding in my mouth right now.
My toes are curling. It is so fruity, but it is taut. It is together.
And not sweet. Fruity never means sweet with us, at least.
Fruity means just literally fruit or gay.
I mean, it's a very gay wine.
It's super gay.
Oh man.
The leather you mentioned, there's a touch of that. Like an earth. So I'm thinking maybe
Old World on that? I am too.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, is there something wrong with this?
So Liz is not so into number 2.
Is it? No, is it like flawed?
I don't think so. I get a lot of like earth and iron.
It's a little Brett.
Is it Brett? Because I'm getting like leather and earth more so than fruit. Yeah. So now I'm thinking maybe number 1 is the
New World.
New World.
Me too.
But we'll see.
Well, I smell Brett, which stands for a long word called Brettanomyces, which is a bacteria. And a lot of wines have it because of really old barrels. And sometimes a little bit of it. It's a little barnyard funk.
That is a mouthful and a half.
Oh my god, it's huge.
That is a powerful mofo of a wine.
Like a wine bomb going off in my mouth.
Yes.
And it's still going.
That lasts and lasts. This one lasted and lasts too, but this has like such spice and force.
It's got like raisin, cardamom, like some like baking spices. It's got darker fruit. Like the fruit on this is like bright and jumping up and down like little puppy fruit.
Right.
This fruit has been around a while. It's almost verging on like overripe.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Almost stewed prune or something like that, as opposed to bright fresh fruit. I kind of love it. It's earthy.
I love it.
It's earthy and spicy.
Oh my god, what would you eat with this? Like,
I would eat something fatty.
You would?
Maybe I would eat like a steak
with some sauteed mushrooms.
Steak with mushrooms.
Yeah. You know what else I would
so
do?
Good.
Stuffing.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because, you know, sometimes I just make stuffing because when it comes to Thanksgiving, there's never enough and I get tired of battling for it. So just make stuffing.
There is never enough stuffing in my house.
So just make it and have it for dinner with a salad. This wine.
Well, I'm ready to call it.
Number 1 is New World and number 2 is Old World.
Yakima Gigondas.
All right, time for the big review.
Yes!
Oh my gosh, we're right!
Woo!
Yay!
Miracles do happen.
Sinister Hand.
Yes, and that is it's by Owen Rowe.
Yeah.
I bought it for $23, which is quite a steal. On the website it sells for $28. It was on sale when I got
nice.
it.
2016.
What's the blend?
The blend is 63% Grenache, 16 Syrah, 16 Mourvedre, and 5 Sanso.
Nice.
It's delicious.
That is sheer delight.
I've never heard of Owen Rowe, but I'm happy to know you.
Yeah, that winery started in 1999. That was their first vintage.
Oh, wow.
Number 2 from the Rhône.
Ooh, look
we
at
have
that modern label.
Yeah, it's very chic, isn't it? Santa Duc Les Vieilles Vignes, it's old vines,
Yep.
Côte de Rhône, which I bought for $16.
Wow, that's a value.
Real steal. It's a very similar blend, 60% Grenache instead of 63, and then 20% Syrah, 10% Mourvedre, and 10% other stuff like Sanso. And this winery was started in 1874, 5th generation, so very different sort of wineries.
Their barrels are old and might have a little bread in them.
Yeah. And Yves Gras, he's quite a big deal in Gigonda. He gets a lot of critical acclaim, and I can certainly see why.
Yeah, it's delicious. Nice going.
Nice, wow.
It's a Game of Rhônes.
And we are the winners.
Cheers.